As an incentive to Raid Shadow Legends players to log in daily, the game does provide you with these daily login rewards that you can obtain. The best of them being Visix and Scyl the Drake, one champion that everybody looks forward to until they get her. And finally, when you get to the end game 271, you find out you're not getting a lot of good champions from the login rewards. Well, not to worry. As this login reward ends for Arix, a lot of people will be obtaining her. The new champion that will be replacing this one at day 271 plus days of logging in has been released. The champion avatar looks like this, and unfortunately this time is an epic champion. If I head back to the game, is the previous one a legendary? I think yes, this Arix is a legendary, right? I've not obtained this champion yet, so I don't know much about Arix, but I'm just glad that soon after this one, when we get this champion, I think I have 15 fragments or so left. Let me quickly head to my portal and see how many fragments I have for Arix. Maybe we can also confirm there whether it's a legendary or an epic champion. Yes, Arix is a legendary champion right there from the Night Revenant faction, and I guess nobody has her yet, right? Because you've seen a lot of videos pretty soon about people who have been logging in and getting her, and then I don't think this champion can be pulled from shards too. I might be wrong, but the new one that is coming up, like I said, is this new epic champion, and I'm hoping for an epic to replace a legendary in that position. It better be good. It better be good. So in this video, I want to take a look at this champion skills, let you know whether it's going to be worth going for. Well, you don't have a choice. You're going to get it whether you like it or not. But the good part about this champion might serve as an option for you to pull champions during a champion chase, because it will come as a fragment and you'll be collecting parts of it until you finally get the epic champion, right? So that's also good in case it's the totally trash champion. The avatar for this champion looks like this, and I'm holding back to mention the name because I cannot pronounce the name. It is CEEZ. CEEZ, that's what I'll call this one. CEEZ is an epic champion from the Ogrin tribes. It doesn't look like an Ogrin tribe though, I'll tell you, because Ogrin tribes are usually bulky and fat and looking weird, but this looks more like a human or a lizard man or something without a tail. Well, I just wanted to take a look at this champion to see what whether it's going to be good or it's going to be better than Scyl the Drake, better than Visix. It's just an epic, so I don't expect it to be that good. But Plarium did give out a little bit of explanation about what they think this champion will do. They said everything in C's skill set calls him an arena. So it's going to be an arena champion. With his A1, he attacks an enemy, and if it is critical, he then places a 50% increased attack buff on himself. Well, let me just go straight to the skills and explain it for myself. Maybe I'll understand it better. A1 increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns if this attack is critical. That's 50% increased attack buff on this champion. So he places the increased attack after the A1. I guess that means it will now be used for his A2 or A3. So A1 increased attack. I don't know how I feel about that, because you usually want the increased attack to be out there before you do your big hits. So hopefully this A1 can then make these other hits go hard, but you usually want somebody else doing your increased attack for you. You don't want him to rely on this increased attack. It's not a reliable way, but it's for 2 turns, so you have it available for battles that go on longer. But unfortunately, arena battles just go on for 1 turn or 2 turns, so he won't have a good chance of using this A1. That's what I think about this A1. But let's see on the A2. Attacks one enemy 3 times. I thought it's an arena champion. Why am I seeing single hits on the A2? They just said it's an arena champion. I'm seeing attacks one enemy 3 times. All right, let's read on. Fills this champion turn meter by 10% on each critical hit. What is this, an Omega? 10% turn meter fill for each critical hit. Okay, I get it. Also places a perfect veil buff on this champion for 3 turns. I'm not impressed by this A2, but I like the turn meter feel. It's a single target A2. I'm not impressed by it, but the turn meter feel is really great. Maybe that can also make up for when you're going to use, turn back really fast to that A3. And it's on a 3 turn cooldown also. That means that turn meter will get filled fast. 30% turn meter feel, that's what it means, right? Alright, on the A3, attacks all enemies, places a 30% increased crit damage buff on this champion for 2 turns. before attacking. Now that's what we're talking about. Before attacking. That's the key word right there. So increase crit damage buff on himself. That means you still need to build this champion with 100% crit rate. Heals this champion by 5% off their max HP on each critical hit. He's going to be healing himself. That's not really impressive. 5% of his max HP. For a champion you're building with damage, I don't think he will have good max HP or good HP built into him. It's on a 3-turn cooldown, that nuke. So this will be his nuking ability, increase crit damage, and I'm going to be waiting to see the, what do you call this thing now? The multipliers. I guess this skill will hit extremely hard because that's the main thing we're looking forward to be using. So a epic champion that is going to be doing a lot of damage is impressive, and we're going to be testing this out really soon when we finally have him in the game. He has a passive also, steals 15% of the turn meter from the enemy with the highest turn meter at the end of this champion's turn. Now we are talking. Now that's impressive. So besides that 10%, 10%, 10% on that triple hit on the A2, he also has a passive that steals 15% of the enemy's turn meter. That means their nuker usually, or their speed booster will have their turn meter 15% of it stolen. Turn meter. He doesn't just remove it, he actually steals it. So that means he's going to add it to his own. This champion will go fast. This champion will hit hard. So I guess this is the type of champion you might build with what, 140 speed, because of all this turn meter field that he has going for himself. Well, it also says this effect cannot be resisted. So that's also awesome, that you don't need accuracy to steal this 15%, but you do need accuracy to steal this one though. So this one, it doesn't say cannot be resisted, the A2. You do need accuracy for this A2, but it also has a condition that he has to also crit. So 100% crit is what you need right here, and then perfect veil. Unfortunately, it doesn't synergize anything. This passive doesn't have anything to do with the perfect veil. I thought it would have something to do with it. Well, that's this new champion, CEEZ. So what do I grade him as? On a scale of 1 to 10, as a nuker, I can already think of Gembo, I can already think of Magna. You know, those are not two epic nukers that I will know we are arena nukers. So let's see when this champion launches if his A3 will hit as hard as Gembo and Magna's damage do in the arena. That's what we are waiting to see. If he hits that hard, then we don't mind the A1 and the A2. It can be whatever. That's an added bonus. If this A3 will hit extremely hard, including this 30% increased crit damage, this champion will be awesome, because placing increased crit damage on yourself before taking a turn, it's something that a lot of champions who have it nuke extremely hard for. I can already think of this guy that does a one shot. He places in himself and then he attacks one person. All right, let me know what you think about this one. CEEZ, welcome to Raid Shadow Legends. You will be getting him after we finally max our 21 days. I think I have like 10 more days to go for this login champion, Arix. Less than 10 more days. So when I get this one, then he will be replacing at this #1 spot right here. If you're not here yet, don't worry. This champion will not replace all of them. You will still be able to get all these previous ones before these new ones will come up for you. So basically you get the old login champions before you get to this final one. It doesn't mean that it will be replaced for everybody. No, it's all going in line. I will be replaced. Mine will be replaced because I finally gotten this one, and that's how it works. So that's it. That's this new champion that is coming into raid. It's necessary that we look into them so we can know how to obtain them, and then maybe when we get them, see if they are worth building or not. And right now I can tell you, for nuking purposes, this champion will be totally worth it, and I'll grade him from a scale of 1 to 5. I'll give him a 7 in the epic category, not a legendary nuking category. No, amongst epic nukers, I'll give him around a 7. It's not like a 9 or a 10 yet until we see the damage numbers and multipliers. Hit that like button for me in this video. Let me know what you think about CEEZ, the new login champion that will be coming in for endgame players who have exceeded their 271 days login, and they are still logging in daily to get new champions like this. We got a legendary last time. Now we're getting an epic. I guess everything is just going down in the raid in terms of the value. But hey, you can always get a login champion as a legendary. That's why we have epic champions also in the login page, like High Cartoon and others. I don't even want to mention the poisoner who everybody hates. All right, guys, let me know what you think about this one in the comments below. What you think about CEEZ, if he's going to be totally worth building immediately you get him, or he's one of those ones that you just put in the vault and not even think twice about him because you have other better epic nukers. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.